Good morning, everyone. Firstly, I'd like to thank you for inviting me to be part of what I'm sure will be a very informative, engaging and fun-packed day at the Global Sourcing Association's Festival of Sourcing. I'm very sorry I can't be with you today in person, but I want to spend a little bit of time today talking about some issues that are very close to my heart and something I think that we as buyers and suppliers should all consider as our industry continues to evolve and customer expectations change. The days of contracting out our mess for less and making procurement decisions based solely on labour arbitrage are thankfully behind us. Customers now care more about the ethics and sourcing of goods and services, and we must become more aware of the cultural context in which our work is located. What's our role as buyers? Is it purely to deliver cost-effective outcomes, or is it to drive a strategy that balances commercial requirements with ethical considerations? Does this mean that the cheapest option isn't always the best? In many cases, yes. As responsible buyers and suppliers, we must consider in detail what we're looking to achieve and identify geographies and suppliers that align with our goals. We should ask ourselves, where is the best location for our sourcing and why is it the best? Does it culturally align with the UK or your country of service? Do the staff performing the work feel able to genuinely be themselves and express their beliefs and standards as freely as our customers can? If not, how can they genuinely engage with our customers? We must consider how we would respond if our customers challenged us about delivering work from regions that do not provide the same rights and protections as they experience at home. If those conditions are lacking, how can we bring our influence to bear? Can we make deliberate decisions to avoid sourcing from those regions, or should we play a part in driving change there? In any case, we must take on the responsibility to lead from the front, collaborating with suppliers and the regions we source from, recognising that creating genuine change and impact requires more than just lip service. It's about contracting for it and engaging with staff and their communities. As buyers, our decisions have far-reaching impacts beyond the immediate cost savings. They affect the livelihoods of people, the sustainability of practices, and the ethical landscape of global business. We need to redefine what value means in our industry. It's not just about the bottom line, it's about creating a positive impact on society and the environment. Let's delve deeper into some specific areas where we can make a difference. Ethical sourcing. We must prioritise suppliers who adhere to ethical labour practices. This means ensuring fair wages, safe working conditions, and respect for workers' rights. By doing so, we support businesses that contribute positively to their communities. Secondly, environmental sustainability. Environmental impact should be a key consideration in our sourcing decisions. We need to work with suppliers who are committed to sustainable practices, such as reducing carbon footprints, minimising waste, and using renewable resources. This helps in building a more sustainable future for our planet. Thirdly, cultural alignment. It's important that the cultural values of the suppliers align with those of our own organisations and our customers. This ensures smoother collaboration and better service delivery. We should look for suppliers who foster inclusive and diverse workplaces, where employees can be their true selves. Next is community engagement. Engaging with local communities where our suppliers operate can lead to mutual benefits. We should encourage suppliers to invest in local education, healthcare and infrastructure. This not only improves the quality of life for their employees, but also strengthens the supplier's position in the community. And lastly, long-term partnerships. Instead of focusing on short-term gains, we should aim to build long-term partnerships with suppliers. This involves transparent communication, mutual respect, and shared goals. Long-term relationships lead to better quality, reliability, and innovation. Now let's think about what we can do practically to implement those principles. Supplier audits. Regularly auditing suppliers for compliance with ethical and environmental standards is crucial. That helps us ensure that they are adhering to the commitments they have made and allows us to address any issues proactively. Secondly, contractual agreements. We should include specific clauses in our contracts that mandate adherence to ethical and environmental standards. This makes our expectations clear from the outset and provides a legal basis for action if standards aren't met. We should consider making impact sourcing a contractual obligation rather than a throwaway line we include in exec papers. Thirdly, education and training. Providing education and training for both our own teams and our suppliers on the importance of ethical sourcing and sustainability can drive a better understanding and implementation of these principles. Next, collaboration with industry peers. Working with other organisations in our industry to set and uphold standards can amplify our impact. By collaborating, we can create a unified front that drives industry-wide change. And lastly, transparency and reporting. Be transparent about our sourcing practices and progress towards our ethical and sustainability goals builds trust with our customers and stakeholders. Regular reporting on these efforts holds us accountable and demonstrates our commitment to making a positive impact. In conclusion, the role of buyers and suppliers in today's world goes beyond traditional procurement. We have the power and responsibility to drive change, foster ethical practices, and create a positive impact in society and the environment. We must engage in the debate, take decisive action, and lead by example. Let's ask ourselves, what do we want to be famous for? Delivering savings or creating a legacy of diversity, great service, enriching employee experiences, and facilitating meaningful change. Finally, I'm honoured to be asked to serve as the UK lead for Formega for the GSA, and I look forward to discussing this subject with you all more and more in the future. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you all soon.